Okay, hello everyone, welcome back. Today I have a really big announcement to make. If you are on Instagram and are following me and just keeping up with what I do, this may be a little old news, but I just thought I would wait until what I was supposed to get arrived until I actually made a video about it. And it arrived yesterday. I'm really happy to announce that I'm now finally sponsored by Phoenix Designs. Now, Phoenix Designs is a maker in the UK. He makes he makes more reblades and parts. He has only made reblades for the Kraken so far, and he makes scales and spacers for the VRS replicant. I do think he's currently working on a reblade for the replicant as well. I'm not completely sure. You could check out his Instagram. I'll link it in the description. But yeah, what I was supposed to get from that sponsor, I did mention that he is making reblades, and he has made two for the Kraken. And I'm really excited to show you that I actually got sent one. These are V2 handles, by the way, because he did not have any other spare handles. But I'm not complaining. I might get myself some V3 blemish handles one day. I'm not sure. But here's the blade. This is the Harpoon Kraken Reblade by Phoenix Designs. Really big fan of the design. You don't really see much harpoon blade shapes nowadays, or just in general in battle songs. So I just thought it was really interesting to actually see this type of trainer blade. Now, Phoenix has also made a Bowie trainer. I've not tried that one, but it does look interesting, and I've heard many people that really like it, so yeah. But first impressions on this, I did pick this one up yesterday because it arrived after about 2 weeks. First impressions, it actually, in my opinion at least, does flip better than the stock trainer V3. First thing that you notice is probably that the tricks will feel easier to do, since the balance is more neutral than the actual stock trainer. So they will feel better and they will feel easier to do. And the sound is actually really good. Tune is pretty good. No tap, a little wiggle, barely any play. And the sound, let's do a sound test. Yeah, I don't really need to say anything. It does sound really good. If it did sound weird on the video, it's just because my phone is not good at catching up balancing audio. But yeah, but let's talk about the flippability on this. If you do like the feel of Kraken handles, but not the actual balance of it, just feeling like it's way too handle biased, or just feels too heavy, like heavy to flip, I do think that you should get this one. This does make it more neutral, and the tricks do feel easier to do, especially fans. I'm not usually able to do backhand fans completely, but this one just makes it pretty easy, and that's, yeah, I just find that really cool. That most battle songs I do really struggle to do the backhand fan with, but when I first tried this, it just felt easier. So, and this does feel like it has more personality than the actual stock V3 trainer, because it has a more unique flippability to it. The V3 Kraken is sort of like known for having a handle bias to it, or just the Kraken in general. So it just feels nicer to have something with more personality when flipping Kraken handles. Because if you do have a V3 Kraken trainer, or I'm not going to go too much into the older V 2.5 Kraken blades, because I've only tried the V3. But in my opinion, it was good, of course. Don't get me wrong, it was actually a good flipper, but I did notice myself getting tired of it really easily, because the balance of it was just basic, and it didn't have much personality to it. But it was just a balance song you simply could not go wrong with. Like, it would be able to pull off most tricks, but in my experience, they did feel sort of like I had to push a lot more to actually do them. It's sort of like the Slifty, but the Slifty did have more personality again. But this one, tricks like fans, they do feel easier to do, and just flows a little more nicer in my hand. But yeah, that was just first impressions. I'll get a little deeper into it after some time. Still gotta make a review of this guy. I've had this one for a little while now. Still really liking it, so I'll make a proper review, and I'm not completely sure. I'll go ahead and begin when I have time for it, and working on it when I have time. But yeah, that was the first impressions of the Phoenix Design Kraken Harpoon Reblade. Really recommend checking out his Instagram. You'll get updates, and he'll post when the next drops are. But yeah, I'll get into more details about this one after some time, where I make a review, or just what I have learned from having this one in a little while. Review on this one coming as soon as possible. Yeah, that's about it. See ya.